Good morning, my friends. This is Deju from Fantasy and Destruction, and today it's episode 2 of Your Road to Glory 2021. Episode 2 is about do features. A lot of them. You know, in episode 1 we already discussed why it's so important for this year to release as many singles as possible, and doing features is an important part of that. Why? Because the more features you do, the more releases, the more singles you will have, right? So doing features in this year is really, really, really important. Now, how can you do that? How many friends do you have in your network? LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. How many artists do you know there? Producers, songwriters, etc., etc., etc. Now, choose of all these people that you have, choose like the best ones, choose those you like and just ask them for a feature. Simple as that. Whatever your network might be, if it's 1,000 people, more 1,000 people, 100 people, whatever, you will find definitely, or you should find 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Now, if you are good, if you're really good, then you can do like 2 features a month. I told you already about the release strategy. I said, if possible, you should do like a release every 14 days, right? Every 14 days. Every week would be perfect, but who can do that? So every month is a must. In these days is a must because people want to consume your music, right? We talked about it already on episode 1. So every 14 days you want to release your single. Now, what are you going to do in the time between? You can release a feature. So now if you can release 2 of your songs a month and you can release 2 features a month, guess what? You have like 4 songs a month, right? So that's like in 10 months is like 40 songs. By the end of the year is about 48 songs. You have about, let's say, you have about 50 songs. Imagine that. 50 songs having on your Spotify account, on your YouTube already. And I told you don't have to do a video for all that songs. You can do also lyric videos, But you have something that people can consume, people can listen to, make your fans want to come back. Now, if they know that you put out music every week, I'm sure they come back, And if your music is then good or even great, you got a high chance of getting even a broader audience, getting more people, getting more fans on your Instagram and so on and so on. I'll show you real quick here a world map, okay? Now this is the world map. This is the world. You might be here in USA. I might be over here in Europe, in Germany. So I want you to go for the next year. I want you to do following strategy. I want you to apply this strategy. Take a look at the world map and figure out how many people do you know from how many countries, and do a feature with them. Just ask them. Just go ahead, do a feature with them. Now, if you know people from France, Germany, USA, Nigeria, China, whatever, just go and do a feature with them. That's going to help you to conquer these different territories. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Because by the end of the year, you want to make sure you place your brand all over the world. You have made a feature here, 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 and here, and here, right? It's not a big secret, but I'm still wondering why so many people ain't doing it. I don't know. Are you too up nosy? You don't want to do that, I mean, just imagine, just think about it. Think about it. If that guy has, 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 15, you don't always have to go to the big guys. Choose those guys that you have in your network and just, that are active, of course. Choose the guys that are active. Choose those guys and just do a feature. Just say, hey, do you have a beat for me? If it's a producer, just contact them. Do you have a beat for me? Would you like to do a feature? I'm just going to spit 16 bars if, Simple as that. If you're a rapper, you just spit 16 bars somewhere. You contact singers. You're going to contact singers and be like, hey, for your next song, if you need here's some, some videos of mine, what I do, this is my style. Here's my link from Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to do a feature with me? Because I'm trying to expand my network. At the same time, I can push you in my network. This is a give and take. And that's how we got to roll in the independent industry. If you want to have a chance, if we want to compare to the big guys. Look how many features Drake has. How many? Countless. Feature him, feature that, feature Meek Mill, feature Rick Ross, feature that, feature this, feature that. Why? Simple. Because you can't do all these songs by yourself. If you do that, if you release so many songs, if you release 100 songs a year or 50, 60 songs a year, you can't do them all by yourself. So that's why I'm saying, use features, and do a lot of features in the new year. In 2021, one of your main goals should be, how many features can I do? And it's easy, You can even include another rapper, for example. Let's say you're 2 rappers and a singer, and be like, hey, let's do a feature together. Take a singer from the UK, take a rapper from New York, and let's say you are in Florida. Now you have 3 markets. You have UK, you have New York, and you have Florida. 3 markets in one song. Bam! You release that, put it on Spotify, put it on, everybody's doing the promotion, and guess what happens? And if you do that, with every feature, and everybody has like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 followers, 3,000, 4,000 followers on Instagram, and so on and so on and so on. And everybody will push that, They will push it, you will push it, of course, because it's our song, so we will push it, right? And if you do that, I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, by the end of the year, you have so many great songs, and you have such a nice catalog that first, you can show that to labels, you can show what you have done, you can show that you can release 50, 60 songs a year just like the big guys. They do even more sometimes. Second, you can try to place your songs into Netflix, TV, Prime, Hulu, Disney, whatever, because now you've built a catalog of 50, 60 songs. Do this like 1 or 2 years, and you have over 100 songs. 100 songs. And then compare yourself to the other artists that you know. It is a numbers game. I told you already in episode 1. This is a numbers game. This is not like it used to be back in the days. You do an album and that's it pretty much, It's a numbers game. So you want to make sure you have a lot of singles. You have a lot of singles going on so people can come back. When people go to your Spotify page in 2021, or let's say a year later, because now you need to build up, right? Because now you might have, how many songs you might have right now? 5, 6, 8, maybe 12. Let's say you build up to 70, 80, and people go and you do the promotion, right, and everything over the whole year. You plan, you do a concept, you have a strategy, you have a release schedule and all that stuff. And if you do that right, by the end of the year, you're well known. Believe me, I can guarantee that by the end of the year, you're well known. If you need any help with features, and if you don't have access to great artists, just hit me up. I got a huge pool, really nice, fresh artists from all around the world, from Europe, from France, Germany, Sweden, Italy, from Africa, Nigeria, Uganda, from Senegal, from South America, for example, from Asia, right? And also from the States. Now you might ask me, does it make sense if I, as an American artist, do a feature with a guy from Germany? Yes, it does. You just do it. You don't think about it. You just do it. You just pick the song, and you just do it. For American artists, I can only recommend doing a lot of features. You guys don't do enough. You just either are too picky or too lazy, or you don't have the network. You don't have the pool of artists that you can contact. I told you, if you need a great artist to do a feature with, just contact me, because I got hundreds, really waiting to collaborate, and then not just like hip hop feature. You do like hip hop, pop, or you do like different genres, cross over a little bit, just cross over and see what's coming out. Do some features with a DJ, let him do some, remixes and stuff like this. I talked about that already. in the main video. If you do as an American artist a feature with a German guy, for example, and you use his fan base, what are you doing automatically? Without even being in Germany. Without even being in Germany. You understand? You have already built up your fan base. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 features with 5 good German artists, good rappers. If you're a singer, for example, then do just 5 features with 5 rap artists who are maybe, doing some, who are in the top 40, top 20, top 100, who are doing something, who are active. You can see if somebody active or not, right? You're not stupid. Do like 4 or 5 features. You already got their fan base too. Now what's gonna happen the next time that you release a song? They're gonna help you push it too. They're going to recommend you to their fan base. They'd be like, hey, this guy, my homeboy that I did a feature with, he's releasing a new song. And people would be like, oh yeah, nice. See, and that's how you build up a fan base, by actually sitting at home, sitting at home and relaxing. Why? Because you have done multiple features with guys in Germany, with guys in France, with guys in Africa, with guys in China, and so on and so on. Okay? You understand the concept? So I hope you can do as many features as possible in this year and in the next years, because you need as many singles, as many releases as possible. If you have 6 or 8 releases on your Spotify this year, I want you to make a goal of 50. Okay? I want you to make the goal by the end of the year 2021. I will have 50 releases. Okay? This is the first goal. I think that's you can do that, you can do that. And this is pretty much how major artists work as well. Look at them, how many, look how it's stacked up, look at their Spotify. And that's what you want to have, a catalog. Let people come and listen to, consume. Let them come back every week, And features are not so hard, you just take the beat and do maybe just a 16-bar rap. That's it. You give it to the guy, maybe the guy is mixing it, or you do it yourself, depending on, how your situation is, how your relationship is. Of course, networking takes a little time, I know that. So if you don't have the singers, the rappers that you want to have, that you want to do a feature with, okay, then just contact me and I'll show you a list. You can sign up with my Fantasy and Destruction membership and I can show you a list of all these great artists. Some of them are even in the charts, some of them are doing already great, some of them are independent, some of them are signed, some of them are just coming up right now and are very talented, and some of them have really great fan bases. So if you use that and connect and network, do features, then you get their fan base and they get yours. All right? I wish you good luck in the new year. Stay busy and stay on your grind. This is Deju, your digital music mentor.